Welcome everyone to the weekly recap. Let's start with a nice little flyover, followed by a few selected construction sections, and finally my learnings. In fact, some completely new challenges this time. Right now we are moving towards the western gate along the dam highway on the mountain. You can already see that I've invested a lot of time in the external infrastructure this week as well. I'll come back to that in a moment. We continue north, where the prison on the mountain has taken shape. I've deployed a few patrols and added more walls, so slowly but surely it's starting to look more like a fortress, as it should. The structure seen at the beginning of the picture was originally a racetrack, but I discarded that idea because there are simply no fast stylish cars that could be sent onto the track. However, it could be a kind of cult site or monastery where some crazy cyber order spins its sinister intrigues. Something like that. Then we continue through the suburbs outside the walls of C-Ville to the partially covered railroad tracks and highways. And finally we cross the small mountain ridge and arrive in the suburbs of Lavers Row. And after a detour around the airport, the sightseeing flight is almost complete. Okay, but let's move straight on to the construction sections and take a closer look at 2 or 3 of them. At some point I had the idea that the walls could be used to form somewhat abstract but stylish looking outposts. This gave rise to these new suburbs, some of which I then connected with each other by rail, as you can clearly see in the next video sequence. I would have liked to show you more of the construction of the mountain prison, but I realized that I only have impressions of the almost finished section. Instead, here's a brief glimpse into the construction of the still unfinished police station in its, I guess, Gengoku District. And finally, a few beautiful cinematic scenes, including the transport of the prisoners. Put your sunglasses, because there is a sudden change in the weather coming. This week's learnings were extraordinary, especially from a technical point of view, and a little bittersweet. I had my first game crash, which I was just waiting for, especially since the 400% map is in beta. Once after taking a very long screenshot, I noticed that the size of certain props had been rescaled or reset or something. And at some point the game also became a bit choppy, which prompted me to check my PC system statistics. Let's just say that the RAM was maxed out. I quickly bought a second 16GB stick, so now I am at 32GB and the thing is running a bit smoother again. Let's see how things develop in the future when Haven Prime enters its internal growth phase. In any case, I'm open to all outcomes, even if it means choosing a smaller map for a cleaner performance. This sandbox is just so damn good, I won't be letting go of it anytime soon. Thanks for watching everyone. If you want to accompany Haven Prime on his journey to full bloom, feel free to check back in. Hit subscribe if it's useful for you. Leave a like if you enjoyed my summary and would like to see more of them in the future. Feel free to use the comment section if you want to exchange ideas or share your thoughts and suggestions. I'm grateful for any inspiration. And by the way, the individual building sessions are streamed live on Twitch, currently almost daily from around 8 PM to 11 PM Central European Time. You are also welcome to drop by for a chat or just lurk around. Stay tuned and take care. See you next time.